Dragon Drop Podcast.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
My pocket
recording.
drill. My portable drill.
We're recording?
I just started it.
Welcome back to the Dragon Drop Podcast. This is episode 30. Are we at 30 or is it
30,
29?
Yes.
30.
3-0.
Dirty 30.
30.
We missed last week. Don't remember why, but we have a hot episode.
We didn't miss last week.
Did we?
No. No, we didn't miss last week. We missed the week before that.
All right. But I'm excited for this week's episode because this is a hot topic that I found out about last night that we need to get the deets settled here on the Dragon Drop Pod tonight. So the lore is there's a podcast person adjacent to Joe Rogan called Brendan Schaub. He has a subreddit that basically has taken him down, has exposed him for who he is over the years. And I've watched it for years. So shout out to the homeless cats if there's any out there.
You were watching this before they took him down, like unironically.
Brendan Schaub.
The comedian guy.
Yeah, he's not a comedian, and that's part of the lore.
That's why he's not that funny, huh?
We're not going to get into the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. This is about Wes Watson, r/Wes Watson. So Wes Watson is a self-proclaimed alpha male. And if you see what he looks like here,
it's the same picture over and over again.
They're 18-inch biceps. He's fully tatted, bald, clearly on steroids, and he was in prison. He was a prison man and got out of prison and tried to teach all the loser betas like us, we're loser betas to Wes Watson, how to be alpha. And in order to be an alpha like Wes Watson, you can buy his course. 1 month, $3,000. 3 months, I think it's like $7,500. We got 12 months, $20,000 to wake up and be like Wes Watson. So the question here today is Wes Watson a beta? See, he says he's an alpha, but we need to look into this here a little bit further and find out, is he actually a beta?
Self-proclaimed alphas are pretty sweet.
Or do alphas and betas still exist? Because like last I checked, the guy that did the study redid the study and just found that they're just families.
What are families?
The wolf packs.
Oh.
The wolf packs like
pack.
furries?
Alpha.
No, like the head of the pack's just the dad.
Okay, so this guy, he's in his 40s.
Ignore it. All right. Okay, yeah.
His girlfriend is an escort.
This is the one. He's got a baby.
No, he's just posing.
That's not his baby.
AI baby.
Are you serious?
Didn't catch that.
Wait. The lady.
Who the fuck told you it was okay to be less than your best self?
This isn't his baby.
Or he kissed the baby. Here, maybe go to the comments. Let's find out if it's his baby.
He just left him 4 months ago. Okay, so it was his baby, but the baby's gone.
It doesn't actually look like his baby, to be honest.
What do you mean?
That looked like a mixed baby.
Is she?
That looks like
she's Hispanic. Angie Catalano. So
okay.
Ripped, rich, rare. Ugh.
So if you can get his course, and the tenets are wake up,
The comment rented life.
read, work out, post your coffee on Instagram.
What's up with the Carlos tattoo on her shoulder?
That's how you become an alpha.
She's got a
Right.
tattoo of some other dude on her shoulder.
So is he scamming betas out here for $3,000 a month to be like this guy?
Did he rent this woman's time?
Not her, but there's a fresh one that he's
A lot of
got.
Okay, let's go to his newest. Which one here? What are you thinking of?
Oh, just any of these hot vids.
Stop expecting high quality from low frequency.
Biggest mistake that everybody does because you guys are so misdirected and you don't understand how the universe works. If you think
This is almost identical to Andrew Tate content, right?
Is he Andrew Tate Jr.?
He's bigger than Andrew. Like, physically he's bigger, and he's American. But I don't know. Andrew Tate does the same thing where he sells like life plans or whatever.
So what do we think? Wes Watson beta?
Gotta love this channel every day. Okay. These are mostly
Still doing research.
Yeah, these are positive, man. Real shit, baby. My man.
This guy's just good though.
He's
really
for
good.
Free. Gotta listen.
So we're saying Wes Watson alpha.
I don't think anybody who's selling like life skill set plans on the internet's an alpha. They're just like a scammer.
A beta.
That one. Okay, let's hear one or the other. One or the other, huh? I mean,
Well, there's Sigma too. We haven't talked about Sigma.
If alpha just means he's leading people, then yeah, he's an alpha. Because if people are buying his workout plan or whatever, that makes him
Wes Watson
an alpha by
alpha.
definition. But at the same time, alphas and betas aren't a real. It's not a real thing.
Is it any more real than man or woman?
More real.
I think
More real.
It's probably
more real.
it's probably less real actually, because it's only men. It's
What?
like different types of men, really. Because you're not really talking about women when you say alpha and beta, right?
Yeah, not really.
That's
It's more-
sexist, Lidge.
Okay. What about the omegas, dude? Huh?
I thought it was the Sigmas.
There's alphas, omegas, sigmas. There's more than that too, dude. There's a
What's
whole bunch.
Omegas?
The bottom. The bottom.
Oh, Omega's bad, huh?
Not necessarily bad, but the weakest worse.
Basically women.
No, man.
They're the women of the men.
It's all based off of wolf packs.
Are in the wolf pack. Are
How much
the
have
women,
you looked into this, man?
All I know is alphas, betas, sigmas. I think I lie somewhere between sigma and beta.
This is just right wing identity politics here, dude.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like you're saying you're straight white man, brown hair. You're just giving yourself, categories. Your category.
Like I fall into a box.
Yeah.
And left wing is like, I don't know yet. I'm still developing. We're figuring it out.
No identity.
Yeah,
You
no
don't want to
definitive.
identify.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. They got all the different words and letters in there. It's the same thing. This is the equivalent on the right wing.
When do you think LGBTQIA plus will be inclusive to straight white men?
Why does it need to be?
Because I feel like I'm not included in anything these days.
Well, make your own club.
White man club? Straight white man?
Is it not what we're watching right here?
Pointy
I don't want to
hat.
be like Les Watson.
Pointy hat, white guy,
Well,
clothes,
Andrew Tate made his own club.
club.
Aiden Ross made his own club, and he got a shout out from the president, man.
Aiden Ross is kind of a beta, though.
There's plenty. Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of white dude clubs, right? He's the one that sniffed that dude's seat after he got out of it.
Aiden Ross sniffed a
What?
dude's seat?
Yeah, Andrew Tate's. You didn't see this?
No, that's definitely beta activity.
All right. I wonder if his audience knows he's Jewish, because I feel like he's got the type of audience that'd be mad about it if they knew. All right, so we've confirmed this guy is, by definition, an alpha, I guess.
I'm going with beta on this.
Why?
Because he has a Miami mansion with nothing
Telling
in
us
it.
glorifying
No wife, no kids, and charges incels $3,000 a month to tell them to wake up and read and do 100 burpees.
Okay, well, you're saying beta because he's a fake. I'm saying
he's-
alpha because he has followers.
No,
Okay.
I'm thinking beta because he's a shill. He's just only doing this stuff to benefit himself.
That means
He's not
that
actually
Andrew
doing
Tate is
it.
also a beta,
Yeah.
because it's exactly the same content.
He just spit right there. That was cool.
Okay. It's the same content.
Yeah, I mean, if they're just trying to like help bring people up, then they just make money out of it, and they don't actually, they only care about the money aspect. Like that's some shit.
I just can't believe he just does the exact same framing over and over again.
It's just halfway through the video he sits down, and
He looks exactly the same. Like it's like he doesn't wear clothes, so you can't tell it's a different day. Yeah, it's
That's a good point.
always shirtless. It's all about the Bugattis, dude. The Bugattis.
Bugattis suck.
like how did he have a come up even? That's why I don't even understand.
You guys ever think it's crazy that people value these cars that are like 150K that only matter for like 18 months before they're considered old?
I mean, that's what I was saying. My VP, he brought in like a supercar or whatever, and everyone was like drooling over it, and I'm like, why would you do that? Like,
I feel
he
like
has so much money, he doesn't know what to do, and he just did that. It's like,
I
that's
feel
cool
like a
now.
car should
I'm
never
cool
be
again.
more than maybe 65K. Like, what more do you get beyond that? Because you're just buying like a nice F-150 at that point, right?
It's wasteful.
All right.
But yeah, from prison to scamming incels, Wes Watson beta.
Right here is
Yep.
here's some Chinese
Beta.
sure, beta. All right. This Chinese EV maker is selling this $280,000 flying vehicle that comes in its own van. Okay? It takes 5 minutes to get it in and out.
Okay,
Said
this
65 and above is not worth it. This looks like it's worth it to me. Look at this. A Cybertruck.
problem with flying
it's
vehicles
it's in the truck.
regulations of normal people flying. You need way more licensure than just a driver's license to fly something.
It's hard to even get a drone license. But like,
Okay, that's not a van. That's a helicopter. They just put the helicopter in the
I just
van.
said it's inside the van.
Why do you need a van then?
To transport it?
Just have a trailer.
A
Just put it on a trailer.
Well, that's not high tech, dude. That wouldn't be worth 280K. They got 2,000 orders, man.
Drone versus helicopter.
This is just a large drone.
Right. Where does the difference come? Because it's one propeller. It's one.
Well, what
there's two
only has
propellers.
one propeller?
Oh, one on the back for steering.
This has 4.
Right.
It's a quadcopter is what they're called.
Okay. So not a drone.
I think a drone is one that's just unmanned. Right.
Ooh.
Like if you can sit in the thing, it's a helicopter at that point, right? Or
That makes sense.
quadcopter. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. But okay, biggest news of the week. I think we talked about it already, but like I'm a fan of the Onion. I got the newspaper. I ordered the 12 issues, right? Because
Physical paper.
Yeah, because yes,
To your
physical paper.
mailbox.
Yes, sir. It's $5 a month, and it's worth
You're
it.
saving them and like stacking them up in the base.
Yes. Okay,
Got to.
but it's because the CEO of the Onion is a former NBC News reporter that would like report on 4chan and shit. So he knows what's crazy and how to be satirical about it. But today Alex Jones announced that they're what the fuck is this? Okay, they bought InfoWars.
The Onion.
And when I told you this earlier, you didn't believe me.
Well, that's the Onion's MO.
Right.
You don't believe anything from the Onion.
Right, but then
They're starting to tell the truth, though. You know, with the Amish, they called that
they did call that.
InfoWars. I mean, now they are InfoWars, so InfoWars is actually telling the truth now. It seems
Yeah.
maybe.
Is it more of a
Yeah.
merger or a takeover?
It's a
Are they
takeover.
trying to?
They bought it at an auction bid, like a secret auction.
So are they trying to shut down all the fan base of InfoWars, or are they trying to bring in the fan base of the InfoWars
I think they're going to
to
continue
now give
using
the
it.
real news?
Yeah, they're going to continue using it, which is so funny.
What do you think Alex Jones's future holds?
He has already started a new website of his own.
What's that
He's
called?
going to be just fine.
Let's not promote that. Okay, Circle News. Okay, they bought it for more. Wait, he owes more than $1 billion. You think he's ever going to pay any of that back?
It's all paper.
I hope not.
Okay, company affiliated with Jones that put $3.5 million. That's pretty cheap. Like, wouldn't you have thought that Elon would have bought this?
Why would Elon be interested in?
It's bad PR.
It's all about controlling people's minds and shit. So that's like
That's
his whole
true.
thing. Yeah, but Alex Jones, they were live streaming and they got shut down. He got the phone call on air and ran off. I don't think you're allowed to show Alex Jones videos on YouTube, right? Wasn't he banned from YouTube?
Yeah, he's not very prevalent on YouTube.
But I saw a comment that says, "I'm really starting to dislike the Sandy Hook parents." these people whose kids got slaughtered. Man, Unless you're one of the people that believes it didn't happen because Alex Jones told you it didn't happen, and now he owes them $1 billion for saying that.
So Sandy Hook
It
was
seems really crazy though to pin it on Alex Jones for
right, because the guy who actually shot them, he's probably dead, right? But where's the press around that guy? Because he's the one who
that
did
guy
it.
didn't go like 15 years or like 10 years straight saying that it was all fake to his audience over and over again.
He didn't have the
people,
chance,
like
right?
swatting the parents and harassing the parents over it.
Like the shooter was anti-heroed, right?
I don't remember. I try not to look into the shooters ever since James Egan Holmes, the Joker, shot up Dark Knight Rises.
What about Zarnacki? Zar, who was it? The Crockpot bombers of the Boston Marathon. Remember?
That was not their name.
Yeah, but he was attractive, objectively, and they found him in a boat, and now he's in Colorado in one of the maximum security prisons of like the whole U.S.
I remember watching
Zarnacki?
The Chase. Boss.
Zarnaev.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The brother died, but then there was the one that they want to stay alive so that they can make a Netflix special about him.
Oh, you do. I just watched one about the Zodiac killer. Like, why do people still care about the Zodiac killer who killed people in the 60s? Like, they just put one out this year.
Women love murder, dude. They love mystery murders. It's a thing.
What's the crazy thing is, like,
Profitable.
He like molested the kids, the Zodiac guy, and like one of the kids they interviewed who's like 70 now. Like, she like was still feeling bad for turning on him. Like
Stockholm syndrome.
fully groomed. No, it's not Stockholm.
Lasts a lifetime.
It's just,
isn't it Stockholm syndrome?
He groomed her.
That's Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome is when you're actually captive and you know you're captive, and eventually you like fall in love with your captor.
Isn't that what that is?
No, because they weren't captive. The Zodiac guy was like a stepdad to like 7 kids, and like he would take them to like vacation spots where he was actually just prepping to kill someone the next day, and he would drug them so they like would fall asleep and not know that he was killing someone.
What the?
It's a crazy story.
Felix knows all about this.
I just watched the 3 episodes of it.
How about Ed Gein? Give us the DLs on Ed Gein.
Who's Ed Gein?
Wasn't he? He was the one. He was the clown guy who was afraid of his mother or something. He's like 6'5".
The Plainfield Ghoul. Like, why would I know about this? This is some Wisconsin shit.
I don't know if this is the right guy, but Ed Gein.
The Plainfield Ghoul is probably the right guy. Murderer, suspected serial killer, body snatcher.
The guy who dressed up like a clown that was like 6'5". That has something with his mom or something.
You're thinking of Jason from the movie Friday the 13th.
Let's see. John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne he's not was he
Gacy.
Was he a killer,
he's the killer
or people?
Clown.
Okay, I thought that might have been the people eater guy. What about John Wayne Gacy, dude?
I don't know. He's one of the ones. I figured if we were going down serial killer lore paths,
He's
not
hot enough to get his own movies.
What
right?
about the Supreme Gentleman? Is he
Who's the
noteworthy?
Supreme Gentleman?
What the?
You never heard about this? Elliot Rogers.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude!
What?
Oh,
What happened?
Dan, get off 4chan, man. Okay, this dude, Elliot Rogers, was like jealous. His girlfriend, his sister was like hot, and then he didn't get to have sex with anybody, and he like would make videos about it every single day in his car, complaining about basically being an incel to where he wanted to kill women.
A modern? This
He's
is a
like,
modern.
why does she get? Why does
He was-
like,
yeah, he
her
was jealous.
boyfriend get to fuck her? And it's like,
How do
okay.
you've never heard of Elliot Roger, Bill? That's good. All right.
So he's an
He was a looker, though.
influencer.
He's a thought leader.
A thought leader, yeah. This guy, you've never seen this guy before?
I feel like this sounds vaguely familiar.
He's a poet. He wrote like a whole thing.
He died
It's
on my
really
birthday
funny.
10 years ago.
He looks
They called him the Virgin Killer.
Eastern European, does he not?
What?
Does he look Eastern European?
I don't know.
His dad was like a white guy.
He's
and
born
his
in
mom was, like,
London.
Asian or something.
No, he's he's half
half
Asian.
Chinese?
Yeah, he's a half Asian guy who was jealous of his half Asian sister for being hot. Okay. Crazy story here. But it's a total 4chan thing. Did he
Why is it 4chan if it happened?
Because that was kind of his demo.
Oh,
Like
He would like post shit on there, probably.
oh, he was out there.
he had lots of videos on YouTube. But,
He killed 6 people.
I mean, you've never heard of this.
Stabbing? He stabbed and gunned him.
You're just finding out about this right now. Huh? Oh man.
It's just interesting because a lot of his shit is recorded, so it's like a new age kind of. But
So like a lot of incels like agree with him that it's like it's unfair for guys.
some would say he created. Then
he's like the OG.
The idea of incels.
He is kind of the OG incel.
I wonder.
Alpha or beta?
I'm going
Alpha?
beta.
Ultimate beta. Ultimate beta. Okay.
That's way more beta than Wes was.
Now let's talk about some alpha shit here. Okay, now this is alpha. All right, Mark Zuckerberg, along with T-Pain, recorded an acoustic version of "Get Low" for his wife.
From the windows to the walls,
I don't know how much I can play.
till sweat drops down my balls.
That's a billionaire alongside T-Pain.
Why
Incredible.
would he want to make a new song?
Because he's like a true millennial, and this
funny,
song
though.
was huge in like 2007.
Yeah.
Up there with Soldier Man, that hoe.
Is it throwing
Soulja
shade
Boy.
on the original feature? Of this.
Who's the original?
Soulja Man.
It's wait, what? Wait, it's not even. It's fucking Flowrider featuring Okay, so Flowrider wasn't even involved in this. I completely forgot about Flowrider as a person. Like, what happened to Flowrider? AKA,
Massive shade has been thrown.
are you a big fan of Flowrider? He was huge.
Oh, Get Low by Zuckerberg. Yeah.
No, it's
T-Pain
it's
made the
Z-Pain.
song.
That's not the Apple Bottom Jeans song, is it? That's a different song.
T-Pain. Alpha.
He's a Twitch streamer now.
He sings great. His chains. He really rocks some big chains.
His chain choice? Alpha.
Like his necklaces.
Oh, Cat Williams. Alpha.
Cat Williams to me is just kind of a psycho. But he like
Cat Williams Alpha. You listen to a 3-hour interview with him, and
lose some
I
brain
listened
cells.
to the Shannon Sharp one because
Yeah,
what
I
I
watched
saw
it.
was
I watched
you
it.
watched the Shannon Sharp
Yeah.
one. Dude, he left home at 13 because he got in a disagreement with his dad.
Right, so 8th grade education. Go ahead.
He said he had a puppy and $2,500 and rode with a trucker down to Miami, and then was homeless for a bit, and then kind of got in with the hookers and the pimps, and that was his come up. And then
He wouldn't wear a
started
dress,
doing-
right? He wouldn't wear a dress in a movie. And he thinks anytime a black man wears a dress in a movie that like the Hollywood's got him.
He's principled.
He's
principled.
anti Marlon Wayans. I like Marlon Wayans.
His butt like it should be as an alpha.
He's a homophobic black guy. I got you.
Well, I mean, is it homophobic to say that you don't want to have stuff in your butt?
To say
Is that
that
homophobic?
to say that nobody should at all whatsoever, and to like
I think it's
shit on anyone,
It's
yeah.
like homo to say he's got a tight ass,
there you go, Bill.
right?
How tight is his ass, Bill?
That is homo to say it is.
I would say that's maybe what they want. A tight
I would,
ass.
yeah, observing that there's a guy that's been not penetrated and saying that his ass got to be tight.
Have you
that's
watched
homo.
Workaholics? Because like a major recurring joke they say on the show is tight butthole. Because it's like better to have a tight butthole, you know?
Yeah, but that's
tight,
a meme. That's a joke.
Yeah. But
Not
you're
actually
but you actually
wanting the tight butthole. Right?
You tell me, dude. What do you think of Cat Williams' tight butthole, dude?
Well, I
Is it a
don't.
good
I
or
never,
bad
I
thing,
never
and
had
why?
a thought about Cat Williams' tight butthole until now. But what this brings me back to is Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodomy.
Oh, Bible
came
lore.
from. Yeah. It all goes back to this story's been written. This story's already been written.
My understanding, Dan, you correct me since you're our Bible knowledge guy. Didn't they add the anti-gay stuff like in like 1500 or something? It wasn't originally like written like that.
Yeah, probably not explicitly, but
You just
He
find
was never anti-gay until the 1500s.
No,
when
there was a lot of that, but they made it like more
they,
prominent.
Yeah, they like reinterpreted it.
I heard a breakdown of the Bible. Do you guys want me to give it to you in less than 30 seconds? I'll tell you what the whole Bible is. Okay. So there's the first chunk, which is the Savior's coming or something. Jesus is coming. And then there's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Jesus is here. And then everything after that, Jesus is coming back. That's what the Bible is.
When do they mention Jesus coming in the Old Testament at all?
Yeah, Jesus is coming.
How many times does he ejaculate? But I've only read. I think we talked about this, but I have not gotten past Genesis because they just start naming kids with no moms, no explanation of anything. It's almost like
it's really hard to read the family trees in the Bible, where it's Jebediah was the son of Jubedi, was the son of Josias, was the son of. I mean, 15 generations, and you get to the end, and you're like, I can't even remember who the son of anyone was.
Moses was like 2,000 years old or something, right?
Everyone's old. Yeah, your ages, your date ranges get a little flexed there.
When did God give people mortality?
I think it was Adam and Eve, right? Right out the gate.
Wasn't Moses after that?
Moses was after Adam and Eve.
Man, right.
But Moses lived.
How old was Methuselah?
Never heard of that. Dan?
I don't know about that.
I think that's Noah's dad. I think. Well, that's I saw the movie with Russell Crowe with the giant rock monsters that built the ark, the Nephilim. People walked out.
It is weird that they never added onto the Bible after a certain point. Like the Bible ended with whatever the last book was.
It's called Islam. Yeah, they did, man.
Is that the extended Bible?
But the Bible's in Islam, but they go beyond it.
So they have the whole Bible.
The final prophet isn't Jesus; it's Muhammad.
So they take the whole Bible and then they.
I know very little, but I know that it's part of it.
Dan.
Dan.
I got nothing on this.
There's lots of prophets, man. Okay,
read some Proverbs. Get through that. That's a nice spot.
Tomorrow, I guess today, when this podcast comes out, is Ian's last day at the news, and Ian wanted me to give a shout out to our old weatherman, Kevin Craig, because Kevin Craig was like the only person that would ever say our names. Acknowledge us as humans. Right?
He looks like Beans' dad from Lizzie McGuire. We might have to pull that up.
Who that is. But I have a clip here on my Google Drive of Kevin Craig, and this is the type of thing Kevin Craig would do and say.
Maybe for some good news, we'll turn it over to Chief Meteorologist Kevin Craig tonight. Kevin?
Guys, thank you very much, and good evening, everybody. You wouldn't think that over 1,000...
You can hear his mic is not on his person.
Let me see here. All right, here. Let's try this. Hold on 1 second. My bad on this one. All right, my bad on that one. Sorry to the guys in the control room.
That's me. That was me. I was the guy in the control room.
Let's try this again here. We'll get the mic on, and we'll go...
I also once watched him argue for 20 minutes about whether it was okay to wear a tan suit with tan pants.
What was the verdict?
He was all for it. Okay, but the other guy was against it and thought he looked stupid and was trying to convince him to not wear tan on tan. But rest in peace, Kevin Craig. I mean, well, he's not gone. The news is dead. So rest in peace, Fox 17. Okay, it's over there.
So Ian's last day is tomorrow.
Yes, and without Ian, they will crumble.
Good. The news is a dying art.
Yeah.
Well, it's a resurrecting
What
art.
always held the news back is they cared about getting facts right. The internet doesn't care about that. They don't care about checking anything or at all whatsoever. Facts are a waste of time, and the more you spend on being ethical, more time you spend on being ethical, the less viewers you're going to get. People care about how they feel when they read something and whether or not they already agree with it. That's what matters. So, all right. Anyways, we got a gas station chain in I don't know if it's only I don't know. It's called Come and Go, right?
Was that sexual?
I don't think so, man.
It seems overtly sexual, and everyone knows that.
It's my dad's business.
What?
He came and he went.
Oh,
He left us.
Never came back. Drove right away.
And Come and Go is going away, and the new owner is changing all of it. It's rebranding all of its names. But what I like about Come and Go is it's like they have wreck gas, yeah, as in like gas for like your boat or your whatever, your fucking go-kart, which is like I think it's completely unleaded, but it's like different gas. And not a lot of states sell wreck gas, but they have it at most of their locations. What is
Why are
their new
you
name?
excited about that? What kind of toys you got for that?
I think it's just cool that they carry it.
Yeah.
What are they changing their name to? It's gonna be retired wasn't okay. A specific time.
Is this like basically the Beaners rebrand where they went from Beaners to
Dude, people
to
don't even
Big
know
B?
about that, man. People don't even when you say Beaners, they just think you're being a racist. Okay, but Beaners was the name of Big B coffee before it was Big B. It was like that for a long time, and everyone was fine with it. Now,
Everyone
gone.
liked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't as well known until it was Big B, I think. I never heard of Beaners, at least.
It had to be maybe 2009 or 10 when they changed from name from Big B.
It's like a lower tier Starbucks where they just sugar bomb everything and the coffee tastes good because it's just full of shit.
I can't drink that shit, dude. Like
Yeah, it hurts my head.
girls go say they're gonna get a coffee. It's fucking sugar
2008.
and like sweetener. I don't who
More
knows,
calories
dude?
than a Big Mac.
Oat milk, fucking.
It's some people like getting a nice treat for themselves, man.
Every
Give my daily
day?
little treat.
I don't think a lot
Drive-thru
of people are doing
treats.
it every day. If you're doing it every day, like you're a fucking coffee addict or you're a Starbucks addict, okay? If you get one every like 3 weeks, I think that's fine.
Agree.
I think it's crazy that anyone would even ever go to like McDonald's every morning. Like wait in the drive-thru for like 15, 20
Whoa.
minutes every single morning to get your
McDonald's
sausage egg McMuffin.
slander. This is the best breakfast in the world.
Is
you
it?
can't talk down on McDonald's.
I've always
That's
I've
American.
always preferred the Burger King. Will they have a croissant at Burger King? Burger King's gone,
Yeah,
by the way. They're like shutting down.
the Yumbo.
Burger King
Not
sucks.
shutting down.
Burger King
What-
locations in Grand Rapids are closing. A few of them have now.
Burger King's good. They better not fucking shut down. Fuck you guys.
I grew
At
up
least the one
mostly
in
going to
Portland.
like Wendy's and Arby's. My dad was really into Jamocha shakes.
Yeah, Arby's
Arby's-
is legit.
Honestly, Arby's kind of sucks, and I had it yesterday.
God damn.
Yeah,
And-
What do you like, Bill?
yeah.
Come
Like
on.
who's keeping
Culver's.
Arby's open? It's you, dude. You're going to
Culver's.
Arby's. Culver's is just Wisconsin.
Culver's is really good.
Does butter add anything to a
Um,
burger?
What?
Does butter add anything to a burger?
Oh, I get the deluxe, so I'm getting pickles, and they're good pickles, and all the stuff, mayo, lettuce.
Do they have an olive burger?
They don't, but
It's because
I
they're from
had an olive
Wisconsin,
burger
not
today.
Michigan, man.
we got a big olive today
Where'd you get it?
at the River's Edge
That-
Grill right in town.
Okay. Is that by the
Couple
river?
beers at lunch, no big deal.
Couple beers after? No big deal.
Not a big
Hey,
deal.
hey, you broke edge, dude. What the hell? You gonna tell
Yep.
us about? That's a tall one. Was that a 20?
He's
I
ounce?
wish I
back
was
in
a-
the swing of things. So
I wish I was further off the deep end than I am,
Dude,
to be honest.
Somebody commented on the last video like so mad about you drinking and saying it was like a mid
It's a
activity.
loser. It's a loser. What was it?
It's a loser activity.
there's a lot of like anti-alcohol been thrown around on the internet nowadays. It's crazy.
Which I agree. Don't get started if you haven't.
Get started if you have.
That makes it all the cooler, dude. It makes it all the more.
It was on one of the shorts.
Oh yeah.
It was a hobby, which drinking is not a hobby.
Yeah,
They said it's a loser hobby. A hobby for losers.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
Yeah, drinking alcohol is so mid. They called it mid, like as an average, like mid. I feel like people use mid as bad when mid by definition means average, right? Average
Sure.
is bad. I saw someone attack someone for having a job at UPS because like he had like a UPS thing on him, and they were just like shitting on him for having a job.
You know what's
That's the
funny?
internet
You
now.
go to this guy's channel because I did, because we don't get that many comments. So I checked out this guy's channel. The only video is a guy with a beer. It's some guy that I assume is his friend That one. This video.
All right,
It's a guy with a
let's-
beard.
Let's play it.
All I really want is the with the fire shooting out of him and the tires spinning.
And they seem cool. Like he's drinking a beer. He's talking about shooting guns or something.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to comment on here. Wow, this is such a mid activity for
Damn.
2024.
Because now that we got galaxy gas, is that high tier activity? Is that low?
What the fuck is galaxy? Are people like huffing oxygen?
It's
not
nitrous.
oxygen.
Why would you want nitrous? Isn't air
I
like
don't know why
already
it got
80%
so much
nitrous?
more popular, but
That's
it's been a thing for a long time.
is that not laughing gas
Nowadays-
from like the dentist?
Dude, they're called whippets. And I got
Yeah.
a story about whippets.
Yeah.
So I'm 18, right? I moved out to Colorado, and I had some friends from when I was a kid, and I met back up with them, and they were like skater kids, and I had like a sweater and a sweater vest, and the kid that was my friend, he's like, "What are you wearing? Like, you look like an idiot with your sweater." And at the time, I was self-conscious about him. I wanted to be cool, and so we go to the sex store. That's where the whippets were.
What was it
And
called?
you get we could find it. It's in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, on 44th. We could find it. But there was this old guy. I'm 18, and he's like, "Yeah, what you do is you hit this, you pop it into a balloon, and then you hit this, and then you take the girl's head and you shove it right down." And in the sex store. And we're like, "Yeah, dude, sounds sweet. Like, this is weird that you're like 50 telling 18-year-old kids to like do whippets and get blowjobs. Like, that is cool, kind of, but it's also creepy." But
Not cool at all, dude.
the story doesn't end well because, so we go to a parking lot and we're doing whippets, and your voice kind of gets deep and you're kind of like, "Whoa."
How many whippets do you do?
I did probably like 2 or 3.
They're not illegal, right? Because they're technically just like a cooking supply.
Yeah, you can get after it. You just go buy Ready Whip from the store, like whipped cream that's charged with nitrous, and you just hit that. So, I mean, you could definitely get after it.
Yeah, they
But yeah.
sell whippets at the smoke shops.
But the kid who got me to do whippets, who was my friend when I was younger, and then made fun of me for my sweater, ended up committing unalive.
Damn.
So really, he was projecting onto me about how much of a loser and how much I looked like an idiot, and he was just sad himself and
That's usually-
unalived.
When people shit on you for really specific stuff, they're just self-reporting.
But I didn't know that at the time, so don't be too sad if someone projects onto you about how much of a loser they think you are. They may unalive, and then you'll be like, "Wow, that's too bad."
Beta.
Beta.
Hey,
Yeah, anytime people are spewing negativity at you, that's just like a projection or reflection on themselves. So, I mean, don't let it, bug you at all. It's actually pretty funny that they're getting that, their jimmies are rustled and they got to tell you what's up.
what that made me think of is, do you guys feel like China has won because Bill won't even say killed himself?
Yeah, that's like a TikTok.
you're
lingo or
self,
something, right?
you're self-censoring.
I did it because of YouTube. I didn't know if I did actually say the S word the other last episode.
It's just
and
so
I was
weird
like,
when people say unalived, man.
That's weird. Because now they just filter instead of kill, they just say unalive.
Say super
They'll
slide.
filter for that.
That's like Reddit memes, right? Unalive. That's how
I
you.
thought it was like TikTok. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's probably Reddit then. The OG.
I first saw it on TikTok.
Unalive.
I've been clean from TikTok for a while now. Feels good.
Damn.
Where did you move on to?
Mostly
Substitute.
YouTube Shorts, but YouTube Shorts is like
There you go.
it doesn't feel as bad.
It's different. It's totally different.
It doesn't feel like Chinese propaganda, Or
Dude,
it's
the thing about
China number
TikTok,
one.
it immediately sent me down the route of my whole algorithm is breastfeeding videos. I never have had one breastfeeding video on YouTube. Now, if YouTube served
Bill,
me
you
a
are the
breastfeeding
only
video,
person I know that has like regularly watched breastfeeding videos in the past, though. So
well,
it's not.
it's not about the breastfeeding. It's about being sneaky about getting a nip slip. That's the whole thing. It's not about the breastfeeding. It's about, oh, there's a nipple and you're not supposed to have a nipple because this is like public content. This is like kids are on here and like you're not supposed to show nipples because that's nudity.
You can watch
So
you can watch breast exams on YouTube, man.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Not nearly as interesting, actually.
Of course you have. Of course you have.
You can also see waxing videos, to teach people about how to do Brazilian waxes.
What is your? I want to see your homepage on YouTube, man. Like what?
Educational. I
Well,
watch a lot of educational content, actually.
Right, they're how-tos.
They're keeping
How
it
to.
PG, maybe PG-13.
Oh God.
All right, what else we got?
Ranking peppers. What is your favorite type of pepper?
Dan?
I gotta think about it. I was thinking the other day, like, habaneros are so fucking hot, but they're kind of like a fruity pepper, which isn't something I thought of, like, when I was initially trying them, but they got that, like, flavor that's, like, a weird kind of fruit. So you can enjoy it once you get used to them, but initially, you get owned by that shit. I don't know what my favorite would be.
Go ahead, Beelish.
I only grew up with Thai chili peppers, so like I don't really know any other peppers. I fucking hate
Yeah.
jalapenos. Like jalapenos ruin things to me. Like jalapeno
The flavor
chips,
of it?
the flavor, the smell, it ruins the chip.
Yeah.
Like jalapeno Doritos, I hate that crap. But at the same time, I don't even like Thai chili peppers because like I had a mom that would be like, hey, how many peppers do you want? You say 0, she puts in 3 to 6. You know, in anything. So everything was always hot no matter what. So,
I was
Picture of Thai chili peppers, please.
Yeah, we're gonna need a pick.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Okay. Thai chili. I
Actually,
actually
start salivating at the sight.
Ian wanted some of these, and he wanted to buy them from me, and my mom told
Oh
me.
yeah, those are good.
Oh no, he wanted some Thai chili peppers. And my mom told me I couldn't give them to him because it's like considered cursing him. If you give someone in Hmong culture, if you just give them peppers,
Dude,
so I had to make him.
So
pay
she
me.
was giving you peppers by cooking it.
pull up ornamental chili. This reminds me because you see how those peppers they're growing up. Like peppers are supposed to grow down, like off the plant. They hang down. Dude, these peppers they grow
gravity.
up.
Stalagmite peppers.
When I was a kid, one time my dad had these.
This seems dangerous.
They were peppers that grew up out the plant, and I remember eating one of those, popping them fresh off the plant, and then I got the hose out, and I was just rinsing my mouth out with the hose for a good 15 minutes because this baby sent me, and I'm probably 8 years old, so I got involved young with the old
Yeah.
spice.
Your taste buds are a lot more sensitive when you're younger too, so any kind of spice or whatever really impacts you further.
Man, so maybe I wouldn't hate these as much now.
Yeah.
Ornamentals
Well,
or Thai
any
chilies.
peppers.
You're getting numbed out in your age.
Just don't like them. Never been a fan. Never been a fan. All right. You guys ever take a shit and the toilet seat's cold?
I think most times, like every time, right?
How
'Cause
cold's your bathroom?
No one's at my house except for me. And
Bathroom have a heat vent?
it does. I mean, it's 68 degrees in the winter because that's how we do it in Michigan.
Yeah, that's the standard. 68. I got it set to 69 right now.
I know that is kind of fun, just because you hit it to 69. But I do 68 because I feel like I'm saving money.
You gotta how much are you saving though? Like
I'm sure it's negligible.
if
It's just
if
like
it's like $6, is it really worth it?
we need to talk about this because we had a chat about this week. Flushing your piss or not flushing your piss, and I have a real reason why.
Yeah,
Go one way or the other now.
I am a flush all the time person. Why would you not? Water is so cheap in America. Like I filled up a pool in my backyard and my water bill went up $3. Okay, it was like 2,000 gallons of water and it cost me nothing. Okay, why? Like, are you saving shit?
Wait, shit is in like
You
poop?
save any money? Are you saving any money by not flushing?
It's not about the money. It's
What is it
The
about?
principle of the matter.
Yeah,
you
making
know?
people smell your piss. I hear you.
Well, that and the other,
You're not
sometimes,
You're not keeping
sometimes you ever try to pile it up instead of
I
let it.
thought you said you only
all go
shit in the
down?
shower, dude.
We're experimental.
I always think about how you told me you waffle stop your shits down the drain, dude. I hope
Well,
I hope
that's
it
one way
only
to do
happened a
it.
couple times, but in my head you do it every time.
Have you experimentalized it yet?
No, I don't want to clog my drains.
Dude, you ever shit
No.
right into your
Well, you do it
hand
with the
before?
wet wipes, dude.
I just saw a Reddit story about some girl that broke up with her boyfriend because she caught him shitting into his hand because he didn't want to be too loud in the bathroom. Why would you shit into your hand? My friend Trent
It's
would
an
always
experience.
whenever someone would say they'd have to pee, my friend Trent would always go like that. You know, like let you pee in his hands. Man. Well, why are you catching your
To
poops?
say you did it, there's a couple good reasons.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I saw a post this week because I had been on the fence about, okay, do I let it mellow because, you save money, you're not flushing every time. I have a good reason why you flush every time now because I saw a video where, there's the hole in the toilet where all the stuff goes down. But then there's that other hole that you see and you don't really know what it does. It's like an extra jet. If you leave your piss in there for a long time, what happens is that jet will get calcified with your piss calcium, and then it'll seal off that jet, and your toilet will no longer flush. And then you have to come in with a snake and snake out your piss calcium, your piss crystals.
Piss crystals.
Yeah. And then you can. So that sold me. I was like, okay, for the maintenance of my toilet, flush.
Are the piss crystals like cumulatively darker, like when they add up, or is it like a brighter yellow or a dark orange of piss crystal?
It's probably more of like a white yellow because it is calcium. So it's the mineral that's becoming, that's
All
filling
right.
that little hole. Okay, another thing that I think about every time I piss now, and it's starting to bother me.
You use a
Is-
bidet and you don't flush, is what you said you were doing here.
You're ringing
know-
it out. You're saying, "Shit, should I be doing that?
Not the ringing, but okay. So
Am I
I
playing with myself?"
used to work with a plumber, and he told me one time he was a bit of a memer. He was a lifetime plumber. I think he might have had a mail order bride. I'm not sure. She was Asian, but there was something weird about it where it seemed like it was mail order. That's not part of the story, but it's part of like him being a memer that I couldn't quite get over. He said that he sits when he pees because of the spray over. So if you piss right into the water, it does spray over onto the floor. Like when you pee out your penis, some of the spray gets on the floor. You do that for years, you're not wiping up the floor, dude. You have piss on the floor. You're pissing on the floor. So he said he always sits when he pees, and I never got a straight answer whether he was actually telling me the truth. But when, like today, this never happens. I always lift the seat. Today, I lift just the lid. The seat was there, and I still pissed. And I was like, I'm gonna just try and aim right so I don't hit the seat. But I saw the seat was covered in piss, even if I aim my stream right through. So
Just clean it.
I know, but I don't wipe the floor.
I don't lift the second seat. I just piss it and I clean it every single time because I grew up with a couple sisters and I clean it every single time.
Why not just lift the seat?
Because you got to clean that too. I clean it all every couple weeks. Like,
But girls sit on the seat. You don't want to just wipe it with a paper towel and like it's dry, but there's still piss residue
piss
on
is
that
sterile,
thing, and they're
right?
sitting on it. I'm just saying, at some point in my life, I'll probably convert to a sit pisser, which kind of bothers me because I feel like sitting to pee is kind of.
I did
It's kinda
see.
gay.
I read something recently where like a guy said his prison roommate said that he had to, or cellmate, he had to sit when he peed because that this was his home for the next, like, he was like a lifer. So he
You don't
same
wanna
thing you
hear
said.
that.
He didn't want to have the piss all over the floor.
This makes sense.
So, it is true. Sure, but you could also just clean things.
Or that's what the tub's for too. I mean,
Yeah, people that say they
You're
don't pee in the
washing that
shower,
all
like,
over.
well, why not, man?
Dude, let's talk about boner pisses.
Dude, okay. I remember like in like third grade in like sex ed, they said it was impossible to pee with the boner.
Right. They did. They tried to tell us.
Yeah, they tried to tell us this. Dan, is that true?
I mean, we all know from experience. Why would? How do you guys? Are you sure that's what we remember them teaching you, or is that just?
I went to
They
school
absolutely-
with Elitch, and that they tried to sell us that.
Yeah, they did.
that you could not pee with a boner.
Not
What?
true. Not true, dude. But like, why would they even say that? Like, they did some study where they like they try to.
All
get
right, so you
dudes
got to
pee?
piss with the boner. What's the method? Because I have a couple methods.
Knees bent,
He's been.
Knees bent,
angled forward.
so kind of like a lean. You hit it with a strengthful
Yeah.
lean.
You got to bend and lean.
I've done the one knee, where you get down on one knee and then
Whoa.
you're right in there. That you know. I also do the shower.
Yeah, the shower pee, or just like just press her down. Press her down.
I can't full on if I'm sending it like at a probably a 40-degree upward. I can't full on send it down. You know what I mean?
Damn, dude, you just
It'll pinch it off like a hose. You ever pinch a hose off?
you were just saying you did that last week to get the dribble. The full.
Well,
the
I mean
full
that's when I'm
shaft flush.
flaccid. Yeah, you
Yeah,
give
yeah.
it a ring out.
Right?
You ring it out.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely possible. You either you shower, you push down, or you do your pirate piss, like you just said.
Not take a shower, just into the shower.
I
pirate
never
piss.
just pee into the shower. I would never pee into the shower if the shower isn't running.
Well, you give it a rinse, but
So what happens when you cut your legs and you need to get healed?
I told you when I was
You
a kid,
know?
my grandma would have us piss into a cup and then put Q-tips.
That's
into
what I'm saying. So you're never like going in the shower like I need to heal up.
You need to heal up. What does that mean?
Get these hots on me quick.
Oh god. Shit.
Sex ed was a lie, dude. That's unbelievable.
We never did the condom thing. Did they ever do the condom thing for you, Bill?
American education system.
Like, whenever
What's
they show sex ed in like a movie, they show like the teacher putting a condom on a banana.
no, it was just a video of like I want to say talking about getting erections. It was like a cartoon boy and then like anatomical penis like and there's tissue inside the penis that when blood goes to it, it becomes whoop 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 erect. And they taught us that, and then they also taught us
Are you talking about
tampons.
Earth Science class, by the way? Talking about
Mr. Feezy.
freshman year Earth Science?
Well, his son's in prison for life for murdering people, but he did teach us sex ed because he was a man, and women don't teach boys sex ed. They split the
That's
boys
not
and the
true.
girls up.
I had a woman teacher for freshman year sex ed.
Mine was a boy.
Well,
Mr.
That's why she
Feezy.
said you can't piss with a boner.
I don't remember the name of the teacher.
Right. She was ignorant.
Well, didn't Feezy tell you this too? He was also ignorant. He's a church man. Raised a double
These
murderer.
were the whispers of after sex ed came out was that you can't pee with a boner. But it's not true because
You can't pee where you want as easily.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a straight shot.
Because-
I can see why they don't want to tell the kids about that. You know, like you can do it. You just don't want to, and then they're just going to be trying it out. You don't want that.
Anyways, what's your favorite root beer?
I'm a mug-blooded American.
ooh,
Mug blood. Dude, I haven't
Mug.
had a root beer float in so long.
Are you sad about that?
Not really, but it's.
I think they're overrated.
I think Mug is probably the best, but there's never been a problem with Barks or A&W.
Barks is like a little watery or something. I
Root
don't
beer
know.
float overrated.
Or beer floats. Beta.
Beta.
It's just
Use
vanilla ice
sugar.
cream with some pop. It's like
It's a shitty dessert. It's liquid and
Yeah.
you eat it with a spoon.
I'll let my dad know when you think of root beer floats, because to me that was something only my dad made.
It's a scam. It's a scam, dude. They psyoped you to make you think root beer floats are good. Overrated.
Who psyoped me?
TV.
Big
and
root beer.
shit. Yeah, big root
There
beer.
is no big root beer, right? Like
A&W's owned by
They have a whole restaurant chain. A&W.
What is the most popular root beer?
It's A&W.
It's
then
A&W
Mug.
Mugs Stewart. Well, this is just the AI result. I mean, I can't just keep. We gotta like assume the AI result on Google's wrong every time.
I mean, is there a setting to turn it off? I haven't looked.
I
at that,
wish,
but
dude.
I can't handle that shit. Anymore.
Red Arrow root beer, they say, is the best overall.
Ooh, I live right by Red Arrow Highway. Maybe it's
Dude, there's a Green Arrow Highway up north. He's a superhero and a highway.
IBC. I thought it was ICB. Damn.
What's IBC? What's that stand for? What do you guys think the favorite? What's your favorite cola?
We've been through this.
Yeah, I think we have. RC Cola
Yes.
#1. Okay, Salisbury steak.
This is something I like.
This is
I like Salisbury steak.
yeah. What do you
But-
think of Salisbury steak? And
It's a nice cut steak, honestly. I'd say I get it at the restaurants when I can. It's a nice little treat.
what is it? It's made from ground beef.
It's the sauce, dude.
Do they just
Yeah.
squish
It's
the
next
meat back
level.
together?
It's just ground beef and a patty.
don't think I've-
Just a burger.
I don't think I've ever paid more than like $3 for a Salisbury steak.
It's the cheapest steak you can buy at a restaurant, and you can
You
call
can
it a
buy
steak.
them at a restaurant.
Can
I'm
we pull up
proud.
the Salisbury steak
Yeah.
TV dinner?
It's kind of always a TV dinner.
Well, let's pull up the one because there's
the TV
the
dinner was like
banquet.
cut up
There it
hot
is.
dogs.
This guy.
This is that one. Yeah, this is part of my identity.
The
I
fuck is the
I'm
top
serious.
left, dude? What is the top left?
It's potatoes, mashed potatoes. But
When I think about identifying, I
think
think about identifying with banquet Salisbury steak TV dinners. I'm not even kidding.
Huh.
that
That was a staple in your diet in your youth, huh?
Right. This
Wow.
is
banquet. I like
and it looks just like that.
it. This looks terrible, but this is what it looks like.
I'm so hungry now.
It says it's really good. 9 out of 10 on the frozen dinner.
For the value, dude. Come on,
What value?
come on.
It's like eating a shitty burger. This is like a
Real
burger. This is literally eating like the inside of a Whopper and calling it
Dude,
a steak.
I have OG raps that I recorded that talk about Salisbury steak.
I think I've heard it, man. You got
So I don't know where this came from that you're bringing up Salisbury steak, but it's hitting home.
Oh, it's from Ian. A lot of these are from Ian.
Salisbury steak TV dinner.
Yes. Well, just Salisbury steak in general.
I give Salisbury steak 10 out of 10. Like chicken fried steak is below Salisbury steak.
Oh yeah.
Chicken fried steak
Yeah.
is a imitation Salisbury steak.
Okay, okay. You give Salisbury steak a 10 out of 10. What do you give meatloaf?
8.
I give meatloaf a 4.5, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going low. My mom never knew how to cook meatloaf, so when I had it, I thought it was the worst thing ever.
But that's what meatloaf is. It's white women that can't cook, smashing a bunch of
Put
ground
some
beef.
filler in it
Yeah.
with some bread. Yeah, that's
Packet of
some
onion
shit.
powder. Ugh.
Ketchup.
Then you gotta dress it.
It's just a burger. Like
Yeah.
a burger tastes better with no seasonings than a meatloaf does.
But the thing about meatloaf that's good is that you don't have to chew it real much. So it's like old people food that you can get on board with before you're old. Because if you hate meatloaf going into old age and then you are force fed meatloaf because you can't chew, you're gonna be mad.
So
But if you go into old age liking meatloaf, you'll be stoked about getting meatloaf.
I'll go into old age just eating ramen, dude.
Just swallowing the noodles, you'll probably
Nah.
choke.
Nah, just chew it with my gums. No, but I don't know, man. I think meatloaf sucks. Everyone's always says, "Oh, you just haven't had a good one." There's no good one. Meatloaf, the pit bull of food.
I can't think about people with no teeth without thinking about
Salisbury steak banquet dinners.
What, Bill?
well, I can't say it, but I know you're thinking it.
What?
No teeth. Where does it go?
Go ahead.
It's the okay. Someone with no teeth, what are they the most best at?
Not taking care of their teeth.
Gum disease.
females, no teeth.
My God.
Not males.
Mm,
We don't. You ever heard of a gummer?
Sure, dude. Great. A gummer. Okay, what else is there from Ian?
My mom knows about the pod, but I told her not to listen, and this is why.
In wintertime, should you change out your boots at the office?
no,
Or just wear your winter boots
never
all
take
day?
them off. Yeah. Well, I guess my feet get stank, but that's for other people to deal with, not me.
I just never wore winter boots. I'd wear like hiking boots at the most. Just wear those.
Yeah, I mean, I had some like steel toe I would wear for winter, but that shit's no good.
You just clank them off. You don't want to make a big old mess through the office. It depends on what your work is, though. Some works are different than other works.
Yeah, what's the alternative? You bring in some like other shoes to wear.
You
inside
bring a little
and pick 'em
backpack with
off,
your
like,
regular shoes, like dry shoes versus wet shoes.
That's kind of crazy, though.
I only ever saw Ian do it, so that's probably why he's saying to talk about it.
Did he like wear slippers instead, or he just had a whole different kind of shoe?
Hold regular shoes, his regular basics or whatever.
Inside shoes, outside shoes.
Yeah.
Wear shoes in the house at all time. YOLO.
You know what? I think I'm going with
should.
Because I used to work in an office setting. I think I could get on board with. Well, no, I wore my office shoes through. I didn't wear boots, so I would go to the office, no boots, office shoes into the building. You know what I mean? So I didn't wear boots, so there was no boots to change off of. I just would office shoes. So like Oxfords into the office, even though it's winter.
All right,
that was my
Depends
strat.
on the day. Yeah.
They're
If
back
it's
at
plowed, you got it.
back at the insurance company. Yeah.
Right. Insurance, it's America's oldest scam. We love it.
That's the idea.
We love to hate it.
Yeah.
Pay in for other people's problems to get fixed.
It's a whole job to pay you as little as possible. It's like their number one job. If we ever get rid of insurance, though, that's got to be millions and millions of jobs that aren't going to be filled, and those people have no other skills other than scamming.
It's weird.
But yeah, it's a fallback. Dan, what have you been playing? So you're on Steam a lot. I see you playing games. I don't know what they are though. They don't make the
I
names
play
mean nothing
some
to me.
Lethal Company lately.
What is that?
and I played Trepang 2. I like Trepang 2.
What is
Trepang?
Nice. Yeah, it's a nice shooter where you're like a super soldier. It's kind of like scary, maybe. but
Crisis? No.
First person?
It's kind of like Fear, but
How
not
do you
as
spell this?
well
Trepang?
played. Trepang 2.
Trepang like the China.
Trepang.
Trepang.
Huh.
But yeah, Lethal Company is just for chilling out, and eventually I'm gonna play the new Souls game, Elden Ring. I've had it since it came out, and I've just never played it. So I think it's about time I crank that one out.
You really like first person stuff, huh?
Yeah, I honestly hate third person stuff.
I know you always wouldn't want to play third person PUBG with
it.
me.
Kills me.
But I get sick
Like,
playing first person.
what is the benefit?
Not getting
What is
sick.
the benefit of seeing?
Not getting sick.
I bought that $10 skin. I can see my character's ass in that skin.
Yeah,
now.
it's crazy. You can buy skins in Overwatch where you can't even see your character.
You see the hands. Just wow, that animation where I saw a little bit more of their sleeves really paid off. Or when
the only
you're in
game where it's
kill
like
cam.
worth buying a skin is like League. You can actually see the character. You know.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I
auto-attack.
hate skins because like the skins make the character look so different that I can't tell who I'm playing against. You know. Like, a lot of characters look. There's like 160 league champions.
Yeah,
now.
nowadays it's something. Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of ARAM with my brother because that's all he does. He just plays
ARAM?
ARAM over and over.
He's
again.
no longer Diablo.
I guess not. ARAM
Damn.
over and over again. We were just yelling at each other the whole time. They realized we won 8 in a row. You know,
You're yelling at each other
the whole time. We
about
win.
what? About sucking? You
just
suck.
troll,
You suck.
just trolling back and forth. Every time anybody misses a skill shot, anytime anybody gets hit by a snowball, probably should dodge that.
You know what's a fun game? Me and Derek used to play this. Is who can get the most kills in a ram. So you lose a lot of games that way because you kind of have to be back.
You just try to
but
KS, yeah.
You play against PDs, and then whoever gets the most kills wins. And then
1v1?
You 1v1. You're on the same team, but whoever gets the most kills wins. And then you tally it over like we would do like seasons, and like we would do like 40 games, and then whoever won after the season was the ultimate champion, because you can't just say I'm the best after one, because it's all random. You get served up the good champs and
tallying up the scores.
Yeah,
What if you're playing a tank though, man?
Sometimes you lose because you get served a bad champ, but
you only get served the champs you own. Like I intentionally only bought ADCs, so I'd only get ADCs. I hate when I get a non-ADC in ARAM. See, there's a new map for that. Yeah, have you played a bit?
I did play. That was weird that they did a new map. They had like a little offshoot section.
It's with the new season of the show. It's a Zon versus Piltover, so it's a wider map with like some smoke on the sides instead of grass. I think it's different. It's better. It's better, really, because like there's like a little speed up spot. It adds more strategy to it. It's not just the center lane only. It's you get kind of these little tiny lanes on the side. So, Dan, you haven't played League in forever, right? You got to reinstall.
No, but I was just thinking, like, at the end of my experience with League of Legends, I really got into the 3v3s. I thought those were a sweet spot.
Is that still a thing?
I haven't played that in forever. It might be gone. They might have actually
they just get rid of modes.
Enjoyed it.
I really liked the one where you it was like a big circle. You have to like hold a node. You know, because like playing is like I don't even remember what it's called. Like there used to be some different modes. Now they just have like team fight tactics and crap. I'm looking forward to the Riot MMO. I think it'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Amazon.
Is it Amazon?
I don't know. I thought.
What?
I don't know.
Not Amazon. Like people like Valorant, right? Like I'd never play that crap, but people like it.
Popular.
Yeah, a little bit different than CS:GO, maybe, but
CS:GO and Overwatch.
Game. Yeah,
we haven't had a good game since Fortnite, to be honest.
Fortnite wasn't a good game.
That was the last good game.
I haven't played it more than a couple of times to know.
Fortnite, I think I have 45 minutes played total.
The OG Fortnite? Better than the new Fortnite.
It's like you're never going to build faster than a 6-year-old. Like
it evolved.
It's all they know.
But the most popular is no build.
Right, which is insane because that makes it the same as any other game.
But that was the last good game. The next good game might be GTA 6.
I liked Apex Legends if we're talking battle royales. Like to me, like the Call of Duty stuff sucks. You die so fast and you just spawn die.
Yeah, that was what I started feeling like when I tried playing COD again. I was like, man, why did I like this back then?
I miss those early days of PUBG where like you're like 5 people left, you start getting like real PTSD. You know?
Yeah, PUBG was real special. Then they like really spammed the whole gaming industry with battle royales, and now I think the new thing is extraction shooters. That's like the new shit that they're just gonna.
What's an extraction? What's
it's like Tarkov.
That Concord game
I don't
that
know
bombed.
The other new guns. Was that extraction shooter? I don't know.
I think it was. I feel like there hasn't been a good game since Witcher 3. Like. Everything's
Couldn't
worse.
kill the witch in Witcher 3, so I quit. It was like level 6.
The only good game in the last 5 years. You couldn't. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I tried. It was like at the beginning. I was like, "Oh, there's a witch by the well," and I tried to go over there, and I couldn't kill it. And I'm like, "But I'm the Witcher." So
it's probably a high level thing you're supposed to go back to eventually. Like the game, that's one of those games where like the monsters didn't scale with you, which makes it better.
It's one of the games where the first hour is spent playing the tutorial. So that kind of really killed me too. Just watching cutscenes and tutorial. I said, "Fuck."
Good combat, good lore, everything's voiced. The only good game to me in the last 5 years is Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm done with. I'm done again.
The new game to really look forward to is Stalker 2, baby. We got 6 days left.
It's Russian, right?
It's going to be kind of like a Fallout game, if you like that, or like Shooter, Elder Scrolls.
Art of Chernobyl. I just don't like these types of games. where you walk around with an
Can't go third
AK-47.
person. Fuck. Yeah.
It's not because I like third person, Dan. It's because it doesn't make me sick. Like some third person games do make me sick. Like I would get sick playing Mass Effect sometimes, and that's third person.
Yeah. Super Monkey Ball makes.
It depends
me
how
sick.
much stuff's going on the screen and whether or not I can get more than like 90 FPS.
Yeah.
I found
Yeah. The
that
FPS really matter.
if you get over 90 FPS, you don't get motion sick. That's like my biggest hang up
Mhm.
of buying VR. You know, you don't know what the refresh
Yeah.
rate's going to be.
There's only one game I want to buy with VR, and that's the Half-Life Alyx. I don't know any other good game for VR that you would buy.
That to me is like a demo game. It's like it's like a
Yeah,
tech, it's a
one of
VR
the-
tech demo. It's
But what game would you want to play on VR?
I'll just probably like fucking Beat Saber. You know, just something fun to music and just swing at shit.
Yeah,
What
that'd
do
be a
you-
good one.
What are you playing, Bill? You've been playing League, right?
I haven't really been playing anything.
He's been getting deep into Rust.
Rust is FPS Minecraft. Well, Minecraft is already an
Battle
FPS.
Royale. Yeah.
Rust is a really good
It's
game.
where you carry the
but it-
rock around.
Yeah,
Start with a rack.
the problem with Rust is you need to like invest a whole weekend into it to scale up, and you need a lot of hours. You can't just kind of casually play and log in and kind of like do some stuff. You need to like 20 hours on a weekend.
Have you guys played Liar's Bar?
No, I saw that you got it though.
Ian bought it
Is that
for
like
me. Make me
comedy
play with
night?
them. It's you got 4 people sitting at a table. You're all furries, and you're not really furries, but you're like animal people. And you have cards, and you got to play whatever the card it says. Like if it's an ace, you got to play an ace. But the goal is to lie and not get caught.
Ooh, you have to actually speak.
There's in-game voice chat. Yeah, you don't have to speak, but there's a lot of people do. It's like it's fun if you're like playing with people that are fun, I guess, like kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons would be. It's just calling BS at people and trying to get them to believe you're not lying or believe you are lying when you're not. But I don't know. I feel like it doesn't have a long. It went viral for like a little bit because like Donkey made a video on it. Whatever Donkey makes a video on is good for like a week. You know, you got a week before it's gone. I like
Yeah, when I would play card games, everyone just thought I lied the whole time. So even when I told the truth, it was just the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is there anything? What's coming out before GTA 6? Is GTA 6 even next year?
I think it is supposed to be 2025.
Is GTA 6 going to be any good? I never played GTA
I don't
like
Same
RP,
game plus.
It's the same game
but
Plus.
better looking.
plus new map.
I mean, what
But
are they
I-
gonna add? What they had to like try to advertise like a
What
new
city?
feature, right?
It's Miami, right? Isn't it Vice City again?
Makes sense.
We're going back.
Vice City was my favorite on PS2. I've only played GTA.
That was like the first one where the main character was a black guy.
No, that was 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Vice City is like set in the 80s. He plays like an Italian guy or something.
And you
Or
could ride a
Cuban.
bike.
No, that's 4. That's you're
Oh,
thinking,
really?
you're thinking either 4 or San Andreas. GTA.
San Andreas.
Yeah, I knew San Andreas.
I've only played 3, Vice City, and 5. So I played a little bit of GTA 2 on PS1, but it's like top down. and
Yeah,
it's-
different game.
not good. You're looking up Big Smoke's
It's like how
order there, Bill?
Fallout changed. Like,
Oh, I was making this sick thumbnail.
Number 9, large. Okay, stick thumbnail.
he's trying to skirt on out of here.
All
I
right.
have to pee.
All right, we could wrap it up. I was trying to go a little longer because my brother complained that our last.
Oh, that was
episode-
Ian
yeah.
who complained.
No, my brother messaged me.
We skipped a week, only an hour. Rip off.
Both of them complained?
artists.
Yeah.
Our fans are a bunch of complainers, but the thing is, we're fueling it because we're complainers. You know,
Yeah, I'm trying to
it's
like get into like
minds together.
I want to be on the internet where they talk about positive stuff because I feel like everything online is just like, what's the worst thing about this? What's the worst thing this person ever did?
Yeah,
know,
it's
like-
really easy and satisfactory to shit
Why-
on stuff
why-
that
why,
other people
like-
got going on.
Why you should hate this guy? Why you should kill
Yeah.
yourself if you like this guy?
Oh, no.
Wes Watson,
Oh,
alpha
God.
now? positive?
I just
Wes
keep,
Watson
keep
Alpha?
seeing all like the Asmongold and the Ethan Klein and like the Hassan and like the left wing shit. They're all attacking each other right now
Why?
because
Battle for the top.
everyone thinks Hassan is like pro-terrorist and or an anti-Jew. Well, Ethan's like he's not even pro-Jew, but he is Jewish and thinks there's too much hate on the Jews. And Asmongold is just going full fucking Nazi. Okay, like it's crazy to see.
Yeah, the weight put onto people that are popular because of like gaming or entertainment industry is kind of insane. Like their outreach is like people just
They
should
get
think
more
for
and more viewers.
themselves.
When people get banned, they come back with more every time.
Yeah, because it's good PR to get banned.
I think the dude's got to Asmongold's got to rein it in. He's gonna lose everybody pretty soon.
It's
Whatever.
probably about time.
Yeah, no, it's like
He'll cut his hair or something and then reformed.
Hey, dude, he needs to cut his hair. He cleaned like one room and he's back to full Nazi. Yeah.
Are you serious? Because we talked about this the other week that he was like sorry about his
he
Nazi.
he never said that he didn't deserve to be bad. He didn't. He agreed that it was bad, but now he's like going full like incel basically.
Does he get babes?
I think he could because he's pretty rich, but like if he wasn't rich, he wouldn't. You know.
Right.
Well, when you never go outside, it's like just some person simping for you online is gonna hit you up. They're probably too timid, and you know.
I mean, you're even if you're only not an incel because you're rich, you're still an incel. Right.
Are escorts or prostitutes?
If you're
like,
that
is
count?
it?
No.
Is it? Yeah. Right. Is it valid?
Why would it be? It's like that's like pay to win.
Valid for what?
Like,
I got with a girl that was an escort. Yeah, that's like lower.
There's
'cause it's
nothing
pay to
there.
win. Yeah.
You're buying cheat codes.
So like,
I
if you
get
have all the
with
skins in your account and you can look at them, but they don't make you feel good as if you were to like earn the skins in the account, then you like feel like you achieved something, even though it's the same skin.
Yeah, most games should be that earning method, but they cop out because they know people are just gonna buy them because they look cool and it's a new thing.
If Elliot Rodger was rich,
Elliot Page.
Like the thing is, Elliot Rodger wasn't even a bad looking guy. He was just extremely unlikable and insane. Yeah,
He was the supreme gentleman, though.
some people don't like real they don't want to accept that they're just unlikable.
Dude, you gotta watch his vids, Bill. They're true.
You don't have to watch his vids.
You want to? It's so funny.
I feel like I'll have
It's not
a
supposed
nightmare.
to be funny.
You're gonna sit there and be like, "Wow, this is so fucked."
Oh, no.
You know it ended on with him going on a murder spree and dying.
He died.
Yes, I think
He wrote a
the cops kill him?
manifesto.
I think did he kill himself? Yeah, he wrote a manifesto as well.
The cops killed him.
I think
It
he killed
wasn't
himself.
suicide by cop.
I'm pretty sure he killed himself.
Ooh.
Not a good look.
Can a 22 kill a person?
The Zodiac killer used a 22 at his first murder.
Oh, so you can kill someone with a 22.
You can kill someone with any gun, man. As long as it can pierce their skin, it's gonna kill.
Not a pellet gun.
That's-
Could you kill someone with a pellet gun?
That's not a gun. Really.
Like do it like a lobotomy and stick
That's
it in
essentially
the
an
nose,
air
maybe.
gun, Bill. A pellet gun is an air gun.
What if you shoot him right in the eyeball?
20 pumps, maybe. Like there's some BB guns that's like one pump and it's like the same pressure no matter what. But there's some you keep cranking, it
Yeah.
gets stronger and stronger. You know. I used to do one pump and shoot my friends. Didn't really hurt.
Imagine getting shot in the eyeball with a BB gun.
Yeah, it was dangerous. Should have done it.
You will lose an eyeball.
Okay.
Depends on the distance, maybe. But I remember with like an airsoft gun, I shot my friend, and I didn't shoot him in the head, but as it like curved around, it went like right in his temple, and then he was on the ground crying. And then it's like he thought I did it on purpose because it hurt so bad, and he was just enraged. But it's like, man, it's just a little airsoft BB, dude.
Yeah, like stinks for like a little
It
bit.
made it worse.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You guys ever get those salt guns to kill bugs?
No, I've always wondered about those.
I kind of want to get one, just to have. You know,
How would you use it? Like,
use it to like, kill like a
You're
spider,
gonna-
a spider or something.
we need to catch flies from the outside and bring them in so we can shoot them.
Oh yeah, did you ever figure out what you're doing with the mice? Are you?
Oh yeah. Well, that idea's getting shot down pretty hard.
Well, to me, if they're dead
But-
mice, it's no problem. But
No, you want the live
yeah,
ones.
those are ones that people are buying as pets.
But yeah, I was discussing in a group chat about bringing on some live mice for enrichment because I got cats,
Mm.
and I thought it would be, a good thing.
Feeding his pet cats.
Other people
people's
thinking-
pets, pet mice.
They're not pet mice; they're feeder mice.
No, feeder
They're
mice are
just,
dead, and they're for like snakes.
Yeah, but you can get, but they're not as maybe nutritious. That's a downside.
Oh, as
Belix
your
brought up a good
Meow
point.
Mix.
They could, yeah, they could get out and then they're in your apartment, but it's not in my apartment. So why do I care? There's not too many downsides. It's not like they're gonna carry disease or anything, So
Just trying to get you some treats for the kitty.
yeah, but I was thinking, get a tent, put it in the tent, and put the cat in there, and then you don't have to worry as much.
Right.
Battle Royale situation.
Mm.
All right.
See what would happen.
This has been episode 30 of the Dragon Drop Podcast. Coming out on Friday, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12:15.
12:15.
What if we
What
change
the
it
hell?
to
3 o'clock. We've never released at 3 o'clock. Every
So-
episode is released at 12:15 on Friday.
I could always try something different. And we didn't talk about this, but I mentioned to you guys, I bought a new modem. So instead of
yeah.
getting 24 up, I get 177 now, so I can upload stuff like 5 times, 6 times as fast.
Well, damn.
Great.
That'll work.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. See you next week. Say bye, Dan.
Goodbye now.